Hey True Blues, it's your girl Fenyx Blue sharing lyrics, lessons, and lifestyle with you. Today's lesson is all about book covers. I even have a cover reveal coming for you. Let's go! All right, let's have some fun with book tip number 1. So it's all about your use of color. You need to use color very wisely. So when choosing the color for the book cover, you want to make sure that it has some type of symbolism for your reader. Not your favorite color. I know, I'm tempted to always make every cover blue. So for the book, The Secret Prayer of a Righteous Black Woman, which I'm a featured author, we chose orange because it's about encouragement and upliftment and energy. And we wanted people to walk away knowing that prayer is powerful in a woman's life. So orange was chosen on purpose. So tip number 1 for your book cover is to make sure you use color wisely. All right, True Blues, book tip number 2 is just for you. So say you're someone who has not just one book, but maybe 2 or 3. You have a series of books, like I do for my young adult series. You want to make sure that it has a consistent and distinct style in the cover. So your readers, they know your book. When they see it, they're like, oh, it's the same style as the last one. So you want to do that on purpose. So when I was doing Who Failed Johnny, even though it's a standalone book, it also is the prequel to Battle of the Bullies, and so I wanted to make sure they were similar in look for the readers, so the readers know that these go together, right? A match made in heaven. And there's another one coming, book number 3. So you want to make sure they have a distinct style that your reader will be able to recognize. All right, True Blue, that's just for you. Book cover number 3 is for you and from me. So when you are doing your book cover design, you want to make sure to choose an image that is going to elicit certain emotions from your reader. So if you want them to say, "Aw," or to be excited, what is the emotion that you want your image to create in your reader? And so you choose your image to create that. And so for me, for my very first book, Worth the Wait, it was about a dad and a daughter's relationship. And so I wanted the reader to get that image in their mind and think back to that moment. Maybe how would the dad feel holding his daughter for the first time? How does she feel looking up into her dad's eyes? The jewels in the background, I wanted it to be soft and for them to go back and to realize just how special that emotion and that relationship is. And so this image was chosen on purpose. The same thing for you. So that is a tip from me to you. So you want some more? Here's tip number 4. So believe it or not, each genre has its own look. It's up to you to go and to do the research. Now, I've given a lot of tips, but that's so important. Look at other book covers. Go out there, research. See what really is working in your genre. And then that way, you're able to decide, okay, I'm writing a nonfiction book. Most nonfiction books look this way in my area. Or a children's book, a poetry book. So in my case, I had to research poetry books. And I wasn't surprised to find that really successful poetry books have words, lots and lots of words. Now the image is important and also the color scheme, but people are interested in what are you saying with your words. Not surprising, they like words. That's why they're reading poetry books. And so research your genre, try to figure out what is working, what's selling in your genre as well, and then that is where you want to go. So I'm so glad you stayed for more. That's tip number 4. Hi, if you want your book to survive, listen to tip number 5. So for your book cover, the book cover should tell a story, right? It should tell a story. And so what you want to do is to make sure that story can be told within a thumbnail, right? Because your book is going to be online. You're going to want to make sure that it looks good everywhere, on every platform, right? So that's sometimes difficult, but you are an author, so you can tell a story with a short amount of words and images, and that's what your book cover is going to do. Now, you're not giving away the whole story, but you want to make sure that the images that you choose on your cover tell a story, even if you didn't have your title. So if you took your title away, would your images still tell a story? So we want your book to survive, right? To stay alive for years to come. So make sure you choose that image wisely. So here comes my last book cover that I promised. Now it's the proof copy, but it's still beautiful. Are you ready? I hope so. Here we go. That tells a story. So, I have shared with you 5 tips, right? I'm wondering which one is your favorite. You could always put that in the comments. And of course, I know you're going to like, subscribe, and share, correct? Of course. So, I'm wondering which one is your favorite tip. And if you would like further writing tips, you can always find me at Fenyx Blue Ink on all platforms. It's been great sharing with you. Hope you have a beautiful cover and a wonderful cover reveal. Bye-bye.